sponsored by Loops Entertainment alongside Sheila Beauty Salon. You should always go there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, back again, it's Mogi. We always give you what we call events exactly that happened in Copenhagen and in major in Denmark. But tonight, due to public demand, we have decided to do something called Issues at Hand, because people really demand exactly what they want to know. Why do certain people do this? And tonight's cause is going to be about you, the Africans who are in Europe, who are in US, India, Japan, Ahai, Nambiru, Irene, Japan, and everywhere. For as long as you leave your home country, then you go to some foreign country. So ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you what we call the world view of the AFRO DEN reports. And tonight's, this is a big discussion that won't be mine alone, but we shall face you the fans, and we answer this according to all our world views, the way we look at this issue. But before we do that, I'll give you an introduction in my own assumption, the way I really see the thing happen. This is what we call the AFRO DEN reports. Question or the cause we're having is, why do you Africans in Europe, in Asia, in America, in wherever you are, why do we forget the people at home? There are very many friends who may call us and they tell us, you know what, hey Remy, you forget me, hey Remy, you forgot me. Even the relatives, they always say that, hey, you no longer call, you don't do this and this and this. But exactly, this is the issue I want to talk about. It's not it's not only me, but to the entire globe, or to the entire Africans who are in Europe, US, and everyone. We've gotten these complaints away from home. But like I said, this is gonna be a world view, how people really feel. And before we go to other people, let me just start in myself. Well, according to this question, I don't think really we forget people, but there are just some few things I would love you to note. For example, like I'm in Denmark. I have a lot of friends, and I had a lot of friends. I never forgot anyone. But move due to fate, or sometimes willingness to move on and look for greener pastures or look for something new. The people who leave home, they tend to say that we've forgotten you. We don't, but we have a lot of challenges. I ain't so certain that we forget, like the way you think. But on the other hand, I won't forget your idea that you think we forget, because there are also some cases that really forget. But the issue will be like, listen to other people's view before you rule out what you feel is your own assumption. The cause is, or let me just start by saying that we have a lot of problems as we join into a new environment. Like I told you, my case study is going to be Denmark. Personally, I'm living in what we call the Scandinavian or the Nordics. But in the Nordics, we have what we call a major problem of the language. These are countries which don't speak the same language. In Denmark, we only speak Danish. I'm a man of who is in my 30s. By the time I was in Uganda, I was speaking around 4 languages. But Danish was not part of it. You can't believe when you come into the system, you have to be absorbed into it. You have to get into assimilated. And it's a real struggle, to penetrate the system. Getting a job is another task. You may find that a Ugandan coming here to get a job, it may take you like 2 years when you're frozen. If you're lucky, you can get it. Because of what we call interconnection with friends. But exactly, if you decided to stay here, you have to penetrate into the system. The language is so difficult. Yes, right now I can speak it, but it's so awful. So much as you're blaming us, put into consideration that we grown-ups who are coming into a new country which speaks a different language. So much as you think I should think about you people at home, think about me, a stranger who is in a country trying to learn the language, which is so awful. But still, because I have to live there, I have to love the country, because there's a saying that once in Rome, behave as Romans. Blah 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 blah. Thank you. My second kind of like argument is about age. We forget so much that by the time I left, for example, like Uganda, by the time I left, I came to Denmark, I'm growing up, I'm aging. Once you grow up, you change a lot. I'm this person who's be ongoing with everyone, and I can talk to everyone, my family, my relatives, my friends, my hobbies, a lot of them. Unfortunately, right now, I came here and I'm growing up. The more you grow up, the more you limit the kind of people you tend to share with. You get it? It's not because you love it, but it's just because you find yourself, you have to focus on to where you're going. People will love you for all the fun, but you have to face reality. When you grow up, you have to face certain issues, meaning that you have to limit how to save your time, how to save your money, how to save basically this time. The more time I'll be wasting, yapping with everyone, this and this and this, you won't be saving money, of which people at home, you really need the money, like the way I need it. So just know that people change because of the time. The time, I mean the age. I won't narrate so much about that. I shall give you more ideas later. We also have what you call high expectations. For example, like me, I came to Copenhagen. I thought by the time I drop on the airport, the job will be there waiting. These ladies will be there, the whites will be like, wow, these Africans. But exactly, it's a false assumption I had. I thought I came with my bag, I was getting a lot of money in Europe. But it's too bad that you have to work for it. That's one thing I learned from the white man. And to them, time wastage is money, meaning that every time they're working. So what do I mean? There's a lot of time wasted when you're working, meaning that little time is given to the friends. I used to talk of the high friends. Every time you call someone, hello, 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 all those friends have really stopped it. I didn't stop it, but exactly I just limited it. Because time and work are really so demanding. This is a foreign country, the first world country, whereby everything is supposed to be worked by you yourself. So much as you blame us for being in Europe and not caring about you, put into consideration that every time we're on to working, and we're always tired, we need to sleep. It's not the way it is back in Africa, where you have a lot of time to relax. But here we don't relax exactly. We have a lot of time, we're struggling. And remember, the jobs most of the times we're doing are not exactly what we did or what we had when we were back in Africa. So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to say that stop blaming us for our silence. At heart, worries no, it's home sweet home. The other view is about it's about the holidays we tend to have. It's too bad that as we're working, we tend to have only 1 month to travel back home. Unfortunately, relatives at home, friends at home, family at home, you expect us to come frequently, almost maybe like, I don't know whether you'd like us to come every weekend, but you've not considered that here we always have only 1 month holiday, of which you have to do a lot of things between that 1 month. And the worst bit of it is the flying ticket. back home, it's expensive. You may find that almost it's taking half of your salary. Bills are so much. Concentrating to buy the ticket coming back home is also hectic. And while you're expecting us to come, we also expect a lot of challenges when you come back home, because you have a different view of how you see things. So holidays is something which is so challenging to us. When am I supposed to have my holiday? Should I target Christmas? But if I come to Christmas, the tickets are so raised. It's a challenge of us that we get trouble of finding the exact time and expensive tickets, which gives us a lot of challenge to frequently come back home to say hello to mom, hello to dad, hello to brother, hello to my friends, hello to my relatives, hi my cousins, how. So sometimes you have to be so much considerate. My last school of thought is what we call stress and challenges. When you come to these foreign countries, we meet a lot of stuff, we meet a lot of stress, we meet a lot of challenges. For example, like there is a lot of racism. It may not be shown, but you can feel it, you can feel the impact. You in the foreign land, they should tell you that, they love us so much. Who tells you that? Yes, they might be loving us, but if they could love us, they would allow us easily to penetrate their system. But a lot of conditions. All that gives us a lot of challenges, stress, the things we can't beat or penetrate through. So while you're blaming us, consider the fact that we go through a lot of stress, whereby we can't bench on you, we can't look for you to help us, but we have to go into what we call a retreat and define exactly who we are. Then later everything will be set. Like I said, this is my personal assumption, my own worldview, but I'll allow you to say your own feeling, because we're going to travel to very many people, very many Africans, and they give us their own take on why they really think people think they forgot them, yet exactly they didn't forget them. But I can't deny the fact that there are also people who really forget. I've seen them in Europe. Their own assumption, they're like, I don't care. All about is I myself. And you people at home, please put into consideration that we've never forgotten you. We love you, but we face a lot of challenges. And learn to appreciate at least the little we try our level best. But I'll take you back. Whenever you think we've forgotten you, this is a two-way traffic. We're not supposed to dominate the communication. You're supposed to dominate the communication too. I know you can afford the text. The more you give someone, a lot of disturbances in text, the more they also get a curiosity to feed you back. Remember, communication is a two-way traffic. So always be considerate. And in case you can't do it, the world of Facebook came by. So learn to use it where need be. AFRO DEN reports. This is what we call world views, and this is part one. We shall go visiting everyone. For now, allow me to say bye bye, and to the technical team, Stella, thank you very much. Brenda, Eunice, you're doing the needful. I'm loving whatever you're doing. And to all our fans, maximum respect. Peter Ntende, one love. Coban MC, maximum respect. A lot of friends, Loops Entertainment, Meryl the series, I love the work you're doing. Sheila, maximum respect. I cannot mention everyone. Copenhagen, all my friends, one love. Kabaya, maximum respect. I didn't come to send greetings, but to all Ugandans, Copenhagen, one love. I love you. Thank you very much. AFRO DEN reports say so. Bye bye.